Hi, I'm Alex, and I am almost 2 weeks post-op periareolar top surgery, and I wanted to talk about it. So I got top surgery in New Zealand, it was a bit of an interesting process because it's actually kind of hard to find a surgeon here. Like, you can't really just look up a list because there are lists available online, but they're not accurate anymore. You can get surgery publicly funded in New Zealand, but the waiting list is about 4 years long. There's a lot of requirements that you have to meet to be able to go on that list, and I meet those requirements now, but I wasn't going to meet those requirements in 4 years because part of it involves being on an active testosterone prescription, and I was only going to be on testosterone short term. So I finished testosterone when I got top surgery. Testosterone made my chest small enough to be eligible for periareolar, which is what I wanted to get. I preferred that over double incision. So because I decided to go privately, I found a surgeon via like my GP, and they're local to where I am, which was good. And I went and had a consultation with him, and he had only ever done 10 top surgeries before, and he didn't have any photos to show me of like the results. So I was a little bit nervous, but I trusted him because I didn't really have any other options. There just aren't many options in New Zealand. It ended up costing $15,000, which is cheap in New Zealand, actually, for private, because normally it's about like just over 20,000. So I had the consultation, and then I had about a 5-month wait before the actual surgery. There's a plane. So I went in the morning. My surgery was at 9. I had to stop eating at midnight the night before, so that was easy. I wasn't really going to eat between midnight and 9 anyway, so it was fine. I was at the hospital for about an hour and a half. They were just like getting me ready, taking like my weight and height measurements and giving me my IV, talking me through what was going to happen. And then they gave me a little drug mixture in my IV, sent me in, and then I woke up and I had no boobs. I felt sick when I woke up. I threw up a little bit, but I was still so like drugged up that I don't it didn't bother me at all. I remember telling the nurse that I was hiccuping, but then she like told another nurse like that they're dry reaching, so can we get them some anti-nausea medication, which they ended up giving me a little patch like they stick behind your ear, and that thing, I didn't make me feel sick anymore. I could eat, but it made it so that I couldn't see anything in front of me. So I could see everything at a distance, but I couldn't read my phone, I couldn't read paper, and I couldn't extend my arms fully because your arms are very tight after surgery. You can't move very far. So I could only extend my arm to about here, and then I was trying to read my phone and like message people. I look back at all the texts that I sent people, and it's just illegible because I could not see the keyboard properly to type the letters. I could have asked the nurses for help, but I didn't want to bother them. I don't know. I stayed there overnight, and then I went home the next morning at about 10:30. I had a surgical binder, which I still have. Wait. This. So it's just Velcro, and it just goes around and then wraps up, and it's tight. It keeps everything tight. It's to help with swelling. I had padding in it as well to protect everything, but I don't have that anymore. I still wear this at night. I now, after my 1 week appointment with the nurse, I can now wear a compression shirt, which is like a skin's compression shirt. It's like tight, so that helps keep down the swelling, but it's not as tight as the binder. But the binder is really annoying to go out in because it just falls down. I had drains after surgery, and I had those in for a couple of days. I went home with them, and I had nurses come to my house for the next couple of days to check the drains, and then when they went down to like an amount that they specified, which was less than 40 mils of fluid per drain per day, then they took them out. And I know other people said that getting drains out is painful. It wasn't painful for me. It just felt really weird and it made a really weird noise, but it didn't hurt, so it was fine. It was just annoying to have to carry the drains around wherever I went, because they were just these big containers. So I just carried them around in this little bag with the tubes coming out of me, and I got tangled in them quite a bit. I guess I'll show you my chest now. This is the compression shirt, by the way. It's really annoying to take on and off, but it's a lot more comfortable than the binder. So I definitely prefer this to the binder. It's a lot better. I could show you me trying to take it off if you want. It's quite a struggle. I don't know if it's too embarrassing, then I'll just edit it out. Because I can't lift my arms properly above my head, and I don't want to like drag it over it too much. Oh, that actually wasn't that bad. So here's my chest. What did I say? Like a week and a half post-op. Yeah, I got surgery 2 Wednesdays ago, and today it's a Monday. As you can see, there's a bit of bruising, and there's a little bit of swelling still. Not much, but I don't know, you probably can't see, but there's like this little pit here because the drain went in my armpit in this hole, and then it went down and around and then up to here. So I can feel a difference between where the drain was, which is right here. There's more swelling there, but that will go down with the compression shirt, and you can see the yellow bruising. So the scars are just around my nipple. So periareolar, basically they cut a circle in your areola, so they make your nipple smaller, and then they cut a circle in the skin, so it's like a donut shape that they cut open, and then they take the fat out through there, and then they put it back together and sew it up. I have stitches around my nipples. I haven't actually seen them because I haven't taken these things off, the dressing off. I can take it off and replace it if it falls off, but it hasn't yet. I have a lot of acne on my chest because of wearing everything, and I wasn't able to shower for the first week. They gave me these wipes. They're like bath wipes. So I could use those to clean, and then I did have a bath, and I could have a really shallow bath, and my mum helped me clean my hair. Right now, my nipples are numb. I can't feel that at all. And from here, I can feel this, I can feel that, and I can't feel here. So I can feel most of my chest, just not right around the nipple or the nipple. But they didn't cut my nipple off, so it's not like all the nerves. I don't know, it's a lot of an easier process than double incision, I'd say. Not that I would know, because I only had one, but basically there isn't really a chance of your nipple falling off. I mean, I guess there is, but they don't cut it off, so it's a lot easier of a healing process than double incision. But you can only get periareolar if you have a small enough chest. The black there around, like under the dressing, it's either pen or it's the stitches. I'm not really 100% sure. There is a lot of pen there. When I have a shower and they get wet, which I can get them wet now, I can see the pen through it. So they've done a lot of markings of where everything's back together. Everything looks good to me. This side has more swelling because this was my bigger boob before. And this arm is also a lot sore. Sometimes it gets sore when I move my arm and stuff. So I can move. When I first was out of surgery, my arms were kind of stuck like this. I was like a T-Rex. I was like stuck. And when I would pick things up, I'd have to like move my whole body forward. But now I can straighten my arms and I can lift it up to about there. I can't really lift it past there. Yeah. So here's the full view. This is this side. There's still some swelling, but I don't really know how much is swelling and how much is just my pectoral muscles. Yes, it is. I'm so happy with it. I think it looks amazing. A lot better than I thought it would. I don't know, because I mean I didn't have any photos from the surgeon to know what it would look like. Like, he had done 10 top surgeries before, and most of those were probably double incisions. So like, I don't know how many periareolar he's done, but I think he did an excellent job. And the healing process has just been really easy. I don't know. Everything just seems a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, based off of other people's videos and stuff. Like there hasn't really been any pain at all. The surgical binder was just annoying, and the drains were annoying, but that was about it. Like there was no pain. Just to give you an idea about the like chest size, like eligibility for periareolar. This is my chest before surgery. My right boob was like the perfect size for periareolar, and then my left boob was like as big as they would do for it, you know, as big as they would be happy to do, and expect good results. So you do need quite a small chest to actually be eligible for it, and even smaller chest if you want keyhole. Yeah. I don't know, basically the main point that I'm trying to make with this video is just showing you what it looks like. So I don't know. Double incision is a lot more common than periareolar, so I thought it might be cool for you to see another example. And also just to say that the process was a lot easier and a lot less scary than I thought it was going to be. It was a long process being able to actually get to the top surgery, but the surgery itself was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, and the recovery. I don't know, if you have any questions, I moved, by the way, because someone was walking past my house and they could see me through the window. If you have any questions, then just let me know. I'll either reply in the comments or I can make another video if there's enough questions. Yeah, that is all. Bye.